want to introduce you to 160 and Beyond. 160 and Beyond is 2013's emphasis on giving above and beyond our tithe to projects that we need to accomplish in the church to just help our church to be better equipped to minister to its community and to its world. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a few projects and just introduce you to what we're going to do in this next year. So come with me. Let's go. Let's look at these projects together. I'm out here in front of the student area with Josh Reed, and we wanted to point out the fact that, man, we have wonderful landscaping around our church. We have a wonderful company that takes care of us, but we want to do some additional plantings, especially out here in front of the student area. And I want to show you another place on the other side of the church. On this side of the building, what we want to do is we want to take these terraces and continue to beautify them and just make sure that it matches the rest of the landscaping that we have around the church. Don't you hate potholes? Well, our church has several of them. We also have alligatoring, which means that the pavement begins to separate. And when that happens, it eventually will become a pothole. But what we want to do is some minimal resurfacing, and we also want to reline our parking lot. I don't know if you've ever tried to find a parking space at a mall or somewhere else where there were no lines, but you can barely see the lines here. We just want to make sure that our property looks its best, especially as we have visitors come. We are over here in the education building in the preschool area. It's on the lower level of our education building, and this is our welcome center for parents dropping off their infants. I just want to show you in here, if you'll just come along with me. It's a nice, clean place, but it's a little nondescript, and we want to make this place kind of pop so that when parents drop their kids off, you know, these kids are going to be cared for. It's going to be a place that is fun. It's going to be a place where they know their kids are going to be safe. Hey, we're in the area right between the CLC and the children and preschool area. This is Mark Ramser. He's our new pastor to preschoolers and children. Say hey, Mark. Hey. All right. And so this is going to be the place where we're going to have a welcome desk and maybe a logo. We just want to welcome our parents and check their kids in, and that they know that we're going to take care of their kids, teach their kids. They're going to be in a safe environment. We're here in the Christian Life Center, and it's just full of life all the time. We got some kids over here after school during weekday preschool, and I just want to show you some things. So Josh, if you'll follow me, look up in that corner up there. There's some leaks up there, and of course we want to take care of any leaks that are in our gym, and we want to update some of the tiles, as you can see up at the top. And if you pan over here at the balcony over here, what you're going to see is we really want to open that space up, maybe to work with kids and other multi-use things that we can do with it. And there's just so much that we need to do with our CLC. It's just been such a great tool in the hands of God that's been used over the year to do great things. Also, if you'll turn around, we've done some interesting things up here. We put some offices on this top level, and we're still working through that. And 160 and Beyond will be some of the money that we use to improve these areas. We're in the church's kitchen, and this is Jill in London, and they're cooking up something really delicious. But you know, we want our kitchen to be even better. And we do a lot with our kitchen. We get a lot out of our kitchen, but we want to do more with our kitchen. We do a lot of fellowships and a lot of things that bring God's people together. And so we want to make sure that this is a place that's not only a place where food can be made, but memories can be made too. And so we're so thankful for 160 and Beyond, because one of the goals is to make this more state-of-the-art, more useful for the future. Another area that 160 and Beyond will help with is the area of infrastructure needs as well as security needs. Things like energy management, making sure that we use our energy effectively and make sure we're saving money on our systems. HVAC, make sure that it's up to date and working well. You've been in a hot sanctuary during a worship service. It's very distracting. We want to make sure that we take care of those systems. We also want to take care of security. We want to make sure that our preschoolers and our children are secure and safe. We want to have exterior lighting. We want to have fire alarm systems. We want to make sure all of those things are up to date and improved. One of the other main parts of 160 and Beyond is that we want to pay down the principal. As you know, we placed all the mortgage into the budget. But part of what we do with 160 and Beyond, we want to go to the principal. In fact, in the regular giving to 160 and Beyond that people give every week or every month, we want to make sure that 1/3 of that goes toward the principal so that we pay down the mortgage that we have even quicker. Well, there you have it. Those are the projects for 160 and Beyond. And as you know, the more that's given, the more we can do. And God may have other things He wants us to do that we just don't know about yet this year, but those are the main things that we want to see happen. So I want to tell you, I appreciate all that you do. This church is a giving church, a church that's just been a blessing to serve as pastor and just to see what God can do with God's people as they work together. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and God bless you.